What's up today, guys? We are here in Penticton at a beautiful bed and breakfast called Bialto. The host greeted us. They were really nice people, super informative, helpful. We've got our own suite here and it's called the Okanagan suite. I'll show you this right now. It is immaculate. All right, here is the Okanagan suite. So we got this little card here. Venus, do the honors.
Welcome, Exploratory Glory. We're so happy to host you.
All right, so we got a little card here. Do the honors and read it, Venus. Okay, I'll read it, Venus. Venus can't read, apparently. Welcome, Exploratory Glory. We're so happy to host you at Bialto. We hope you enjoy a relaxing stay, beautiful Penticton views, and a little inspiration during your time here. Mike and Jesus, really nice guys. A Canadian guy and a Mexican guy, super friendly. Some vino. We got Riverstone Malbec Rose. Oh, that's from Oliver, so we got some local wine here. A couple cookies, can't wait to try them. Sauvignon Blanc, and that's obviously the same winery. Got fresh water here waiting. An interesting thing here is they have a menu, so it is a bed and breakfast. Breakfast is included, and they have this menu you choose from. I'm choosing chilaquiles, of course, tomorrow, and then you send them your order through this QR code, which is really an interesting concept. I've never seen anything like that. So it is a Mexican and Canadian cuisine, basically. And the bed looks incredibly comfortable. They do have a TV with a nice sound bar, Sonos, like, whew, that's good stuff. Let's go into the bathroom here. Got heated tile floors, so that's super nice on the toes. They got the unscented company. This is really good stuff. Okay, so very nice bathroom here. Excited to try the shower. It's got a bench. More of the unscented company, that's great. This is a shared deck, so there's 3 different suites at Bialto here, and they all share this common area. We are the only people here right now for 2 nights. So far, great spot for when it's chilly at night. You see they got the fireplace here, and just amazing views. And you can also, yeah, show them how that works. So this thing comes down when it's a little bit cold out. You can pull that down and it really warms up in here apparently. So we'll see if we're out here in the morning, maybe we'll use that if it's cold. And let's move over to the pool. All right, here's the pool. Really nice heated pool. And they've got a cold plunge here and a sauna. So it really is like a wellness retreat. You can enjoy the pool with the views. The sun sets right over here. You got your cold plunge. You can do like your own therapy basically. And then you jump in the sauna, which easy to use sauna. You just hit the button. Put the water on the rocks. And we're definitely doing that later on here. And here's the hot tub, which also has quite an incredible view. Might be a good spot for a sunset tonight. Here's the coffee station. So they do have a coffee maker and you can put your stuff in here for keeping it cool. Let's go look at the other 2 suites. So you have the Sendero suite, and that's named after the canyon that this neighborhood is in. Sendero Canyon. Each room is a little bit unique from the others. A little bit of a different bathroom. The tile design is definitely different. And heated floors again. Nice comfy bed here. Stunning views right from your bed. And a little work desk. And what is this little thing here?
I think it's...
Oh, that's how you connect to Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. That is smart. Tap the block. Wow, I've never seen that. No, you tap it with your phone. Oh. We'll keep that in. It's like those kids that are used to tablets and they get... Have you seen that?
No.
When kids are so used to tablets and they get a magazine and they try to like swipe it.
Right, yes.
They're like, what is this contraption? And then let's go over to the Ska suite. Let's check it out.
So clean.
I like the little cacti here. And obviously sensational views again. A little bit of a different layout here. You've got a little chair and a table, and they all have TVs. And everything is laid out so intelligently, easy to use. You can scan here for whatever you need, the information. And then they got another one of those Wi-Fi blocks. Fresh cookies at Bialto here.
I think Jesus baked it. It's so
Tastes freshly baked.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're doing the process of ordering breakfast. Really straightforward. You just scan the QR. It asks you what your name is and what exactly you want and what time you want it. Right, Venus?
Yes, so should we put
Look at that,
8:30?
8:30, yes. As the doctor ordered, we got a fantastic sunset here. It's a nightly thing out here at the Bialto. I'm all freaking robed up like Tip Top McGee.
Me too.
Ready to go in the hot tub. You got a fantastic freaking sunset out there. Look at that. Ooh-wee. We'll jump in the sauna, then the hot tub. Look at that view. All right, we got the sauna all set. I put it at 65 because I'm a wimp. I don't like it too hot in the sauna. I feel like I can't breathe. Wow. All right, we're sitting in the sauna. Starting to get hot already.
It's nice.
Put some water on the rocks. Make some steam.
Ooh. It's getting hot.
It's getting real hot in here already. All right, we're out of the sauna. Well, I am anyways. It's so cold out when you get out of the sauna. Woo-wee. All right, come on out, Venus. Let's go to the hot tub. So relaxing out here. Beautiful view. Beautiful sunset we just witnessed. Nice relaxing evening here at Bialto.
The combination of the kiwi and mango is so good.
Got coconut, chia, mango, kiwi, and homemade granola. What's up, guys? Good morning.
Good morning.
It's our second day here in Penticton. We drove over to Naramata because we're gonna go hit the KVR with our bikes. And before that, we're gonna do Naramata Falls, which is just down here a little ways. Go check that out. It looks like a gorgeous waterfall. And then we'll hit the KVR, try to get to the little tunnel, which is the first tunnel. It used to be a railway, and now they've turned it into a hiking trail. So there's all these tunnels and stuff. All right, let's go check out the falls. I forgot to mention, guys, we were parked at the KVR Smethurst Road parking lot for reference. I can hear the falls now. Oh yeah. Okay, here we are at the waterfall. Creek Park Trail, Naramata Falls. So there is a park here. You can do a bunch of hiking around this park. And it kind of leads to downtown Naramata if you keep going all the way through. It's steep. Getting back up is going to be a lot of work. But that's impressive, that waterfall. From a distance anyways, we'll see. All right, so you actually have two waterfalls, Upper Naramata Falls and Lower Naramata Falls. We're doing lower first. Decent view of the waterfall right there. Quite a deep canyon here. And there's a bit of a trail down there, so we're kind of hoping we can get down there. There was a sign saying how steep it's gonna get, so we'll see. All right, we found our way down to the creek, and we're gonna check out these waterfalls up close. Very lush down here. All right, it looks like we have to cross this log, so we'll do that.
Okay.
All right, we're right up in the middle of the waterfall here. What a spot.
I know, I love the moss.
Yeah.
Like, look at those greeneries.
All right, crossing the log again. We're gonna go up to the upper falls now. All right, we climb back up. We're sweating. And now we gotta go back down. After a rugged climb down this rocky face here, it's pretty steep. Got Naramata Falls. Beautiful. Get right up there, Venus.
Yeah, I'll go right in.
It's so slippery probably over there. Really dramatic scenery around here, and great views as soon as you get by these rocks. Look at that. Wow. Hey Venus, you don't want to drive off that cliff. Dead. Here we go through the little tunnel. The wind is ripping through this tunnel like crazy. And then you come out to some crazy view. Yeah. That's beautiful. You can have a picnic here. Done our biking excursion. Now we're down here at Naramata Beach. This place is fantastic. Really nice beach down here. Nice bluffs over there. Looking this way. All right, Casey went in the cold plunge. She's a brave soul. I'm a delicate little flower when it comes to cold water. You're out already? You lasted like a minute though.
I'm tingling.
I bet. Now it's time to jump in the pool.
Okay.
See how it is. It'll probably burn your skin.
Oh, no.
Is it warm? Just enjoyed a nice sunset. The tail end of it anyways. But look at that beautiful fireplace. What's up today, guys? It is our second morning here in Penticton, and we are doing one of the area's best hikes here. It's actually not really that much of a hike. It's more of like a walk. It's like 5-10 minutes. It's called Munson Lookout. Locals will know it. It's one of the best attractions out here. Get crazy views. Here's our destination up there, I believe. But there seems to be trails going every direction here, so not entirely sure which is the right path or whether they both offer something different. Okay, so there's a gazebo right there. So we'll go check that out, and then we'll also hike up this hill after and see if there's a alternate view. see the waterfront down there, obviously, Okanagan Lake here. And there's actually quite a bit of trails around here. I actually thought there was just one trail, maybe just leading to the top, but it's actually a decent sized park. You can see trails zigzagging all over the place. All right, so one thing I forgot to mention is the Penticton sign is just up here. Unlike the Hollywood sign, you can actually access it, I think. Yeah, there's a trail going right to it. All right, so we're at the Penticton sign, and surprised to see that it's actually like cemented rock. I thought it was wood from a distance. Great views. You can see down there, they have a biking trail. You can actually bike along the lake, and then there's breweries along the way. Well, at least one that I know of, abandoned rail. So you can bike down to it, get a couple beers, and keep on trucking. We did the KVR yesterday. And I'm not sure if this is a section of the KVR or whatnot, but we were way up the mountain. This is a different trail than what we took yesterday. So now we've been hiking for probably 20 minutes already. And we're just gonna go to the end of this, loop around up top. There is another mountain across on the other side of the park where you probably get some different valley views, but not lake views. You got sagebrush here. Either that or it's antelope. Sage. I think it's sage. So sagebrush is common here in the South Okanagan. A little bit in the North Okanagan and Vernon, there's some, but not nearly as much. This is, you can see the whole field here. And sagebrush is obviously like very medicinal, and it's been used by the First Nations people for thousands of years, and you can burn it. It's kind of like an incense. Do sage smudging, it's called. It's like a ritual, and smells real good, like a nice scent for sure. All right, so we came to the end of the sign. There's a trail going up, and then there's a trail going off this way too. So lots of options for hiking, and look at that stunning scenery there. We're at the top here, the tippy top of Munson Mountain. So we are in the desert here in the Okanagan. Got a little cacti here, it's blooming. It's beautiful. So they have these 4 little rock pillar things that are standing straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just wondering if it has something to do with First Nations people, or if someone just did that, because there's no way that those would be standing up naturally like that. All right, our second stop. We're done at Munson Mountain here. Now we were looking for a winery, but we like cider a little better. And you know what? We found a cidery down here called Creek and Gully. Has excellent lake views according to Google. And we're gonna go check it out. Look at this. Not a bad place to enjoy some cider.
No.
Look at the views.
What a view.
Gotta love that. Pink Lady apples from Australia. Delicious, actually. All right, guys, now we are down here at the waterfront, Penticton. We're gonna walk from one side to the other, possibly stop at the beach. There's like probably 4 or 5 beaches along the way that are really, really nice. And there's plenty of pubs and all kinds of things to do there. So let's go. So the first part of the boardwalk, there's several restaurants along the water here. This one is, what is that called?
Hooded merganser.
Merganser. Everybody knows a merganser. I have no idea what that is. Nice spot though, overlooking the water. So we're in some little park here. Not sure what this is called, but I think there's a wharf out here. Oh yeah, there's a bit of a dock. Nice little park. Coming up on the main drag here. Got all these little coves with beaches. Nice sand too. The famous peach coming up. I think it's an ice cream stand, is it not?
I think so.
The iconic Penticton symbol. So you have the indigenous word for Penticton there. And it's not open right now.
Oh, too bad.
I know, too bad for you, right? They have this awesome, I don't know what you even call it, some kind of like, it's like rubbery. And they do it because these trees, these really old trees are growing all along the sidewalk here. And they're obviously pushing up the cement. So they came up with this idea. It's kind of like rubbery. It's really cool.
No, it's like really soft and
Yeah,
good to walk
bouncy
on.
actually, almost. You know what I mean?
You can fall and don't get hurt.
Yeah. So it just kind of covers the root without doing any damage. It's pretty smart actually. And look at that beach. Gotta love Penticton. Such a nice city. Look at that water. Crystal clear. Oh, a loon. There's a loon somewhere over there. We got a grebe with its adorable baby, and they're both just hunting for minnows probably. So we found a nice spot down here in the shade. Watched a grebe almost get killed by a raven, a baby grebe. And now we're just sitting here. Look at that beach down there. Lots of people laying about. Some people in the water too. I might go in, I don't know. So as I mentioned, you can drink here in public in Penticton. Hello for the third time today, guys. We are actually now on the other side of town. We drove across Penticton and we're at the other lake, Skaha Lake. And this place is gorgeous. We're at Sudbury Beach, it's called. Look at that, beautiful Sudbury Beach on Skaha Lake. A few people around. Not too busy though. We're out here in the lake. It's actually pretty cold. So we got this lovely charcuterie board, straight from Safeway, by the way. We got a bottle of Red Rooster Merlot from 2023. And we got a stunning sunset.